Halo, selamat datang, selamat bergabung teman-teman. Selamat datang, selamat bergabung teman-teman. Ketemu musuh yang agak begitu kuat lagi dengan kekuatan kolektif 3199. 4 backnya terlihat sangat kuat dan mereka sudah ready. Mari kita don't play bosku. Apakah di pertandingan kali ini saya bisa mendapatkan kemenangan pertama setelah terbantai beberapa kali? Saya hanya perlu fokus.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to...
Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Rafael Leao is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Nedved. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Great, and the finish!
Good.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rafael Leao!
Dalam segi rating pemain aja jauh teman-teman. Dengan kesabaran penuh ya.
Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Siapa tahu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Indonesia still without a single shot on target.
Feinnya kalah
really
semua
well measured ball. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Azar. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no joy this time.
Aduh.
Nicely intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hakimi. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's away. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Vieira. Hazard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful
Tembakan
goal.
gawang pertama
He's
dan
got himself
percobaan
an
pertama,
absolute
tapi alhamdulillah
First
membuahkan
blood
hasil.
drawn.
Mari kita pertahankan, kalau bisa
That really is quite fabulous.
menambah
All
lagi.
his own doing.
I'm not making any
Kita perlu
apologies,
kemenangan
but I was
di
willing him to
pertandingan kali
supply
ini.
the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
Chance!
Aduh.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sebenarnya dari segi pertahanan
Played into
nggak
space.
begitu buruk ya,
Now this could be a
karena
chance.
backupan dari pertahananku sendiri bisa dibilang cukup lumayan kuat.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Baggio.
Tapi kadang ada
The
missing
keeper's
error
ball.
antara
And here's the chance to
diriku
counter.
sendiri dan para
Van
pemain
Dijk
ini.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Aduh.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nedved.
Good.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira. Now it's Gullit. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? That's an excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri.
Good.
And the counter is on. Now it's come to nothing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Gullit.
Ya. Good defense dia itu. Good.
And there is the half-time whistle. So
Babak pertama mau bertahan, mempertahankan keunggulan.
and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was
Kita possession kalah teman-teman ya.
as well as intent.
Kita coba ganti formasi
That little bit more.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Ini dia formasi andalan. Kita karena formasi ini tuh benar. Formasi fleksibel di mana jumlah pemain di lini tengah untuk menerapkan penguasaan bola atau menyerang dari sayap sebenarnya ya. Tapi kenapa aku selalu gaya main tim, serangan balik cepat, serangan balik menyebar ke sisi. Oke. Karena ini tadi kita akan menyebar ke sisi ya.
And the second half gets underway. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. He can get that clear. And this is and the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 19.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedri. And Hakimi. And it's Baggio. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they could break here. Now it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind.
And a chance! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hullet. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rafael Leao, can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. He's looking wide. Nuri. And it's Vieira. Now Howson. Pedri. Some really good ball movement. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Belletti. Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of it? Bullet! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira has created 1 goal already. Pedri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Out to the right. Rafael Leao promptly onto that. And that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Suarez. He's found a way through. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Rafael Leao. And it's Hullet. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's cut it out. Just eases him off the ball. Hakimi. Driving forward. And that could set him on his way. And this is Nedved. And this is... Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Nedved made a good run there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Halo, selamat datang, jangan lupa gabung.
Number 3.
Just 5 minutes left.
Number 7.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
And he's searching through.
On the field. Number
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Terima kasih teman-teman
It's
sudah
come yet,
menonton
Peter, but you do
live
feel
saya
they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can
yang
stick at this.
memainkan eFootball
Messi
yang
with the
akan
short
bersaing
one.
sampai divisi
Wants
1.
to play it back. Takes a shot!
Kembali akan melihat orang yang akan menjadi pro player
Oh, the
nomor
technical
1 di
control
dunia.
was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Hakimi.
Tentang semua ini.
And here's Forlan. Forlan stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Pedri. And it's Serginho. And that's it.
Yep.
Indonesia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but
Kembali
ultimately
memperpanjang
they take
rekor
away
kekalahan.
nothing.
Entah 7 atau 8 kali kekalahan. Dan berujung dengan pembantaian semua. Menang 29, imbang 12 dan kalah 40 kali. Dan masih bertekad untuk tetap menuju ke tujuan dan impian utama, harus mencapai divisi 1 dan menjadi seorang pro player. Oke. Untuk pertandingan selanjutnya, musuh mempunyai kekuatan di bawah kita. Seharusnya kita bisa mencuri poin dan menang di pertandingan kali ini. Bedanya eFootball sama eSport FIFA itu, semakin pemainnya mahal kita semakin menang gitu. Tapi kalau di sini mood itu juga berpengaruh, teman-teman. Jadi sebagus apapun pemain kita, tapi kalau mood main kita jelek itu pasti mendapatkan kesulitan. Ternyata kekuatan kolektif dia itu jauh ya, 3291 dan saya 3142, 99 poin. Apakah bisa menang lagi atau dibantai lagi, kita nggak tahu. Semoga aja mendapatkan kemenangan di pertandingan kali ini, mendongkrak semangat.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Van Nistelrooy. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Aduh.
Now it's Messi. Now shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Belum keluar lapangan.
Pedri. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Seedorf. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get... It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. All chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Keren kiperku.
Fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done
On
great
fire,
there, both
kiperku.
reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been... Takes a shot!
On fire kiperku.
No chances there.
Serangan balik.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great
Balik lagi ke
positioning. So
dia
good from
maksudnya.
Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. The most accurate pass.
Reading the game
And it's
proses.
Gullit. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira.
Mereka menyerang dari sisi manapun kelihatan enak.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. Van Nistelrooy. An instinctive... smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Luis
Halo,
Suarez.
selamat datang, selamat
Been
bergabung
cut out, well
teman-teman.
played. Well seen, saw that coming.
Aku
He
terlalu
read that really well and
tergesa-gesa
stopped
ini.
it.
Van Nistelrooy.
Aduh.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like
Tadi
this
mau
is
tak
a
umpan pun
side that's
kebaca
setting
loh.
themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to come. Shot it goal!
Oh,
And the keeper has reacted superbly
hampir
there.
Messi is offering a right
peluang
smile
pertama.
Messi plays it short.
Ish.
It's a good ball out wide. Messi's he rises!
Oi.
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Vieira. Good read,
Aduh.
needed to be. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
There will be one more
And that
added
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bahaya.
That will...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody, and
So there was the first half.
Indonesia really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Duh.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out wide. Lam plays. There's the header! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Just the keeper's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pedri. And Hakimi. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's played into the area.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Indonesia still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Howson. Hakimi. Van Dijk. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dengan formasi seperti ini mereka susah capek, tapi permainan kurang optimal.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Both sides
19.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
On the field
Well, Peter,
is
I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Roberto Baggio!
Roberto Baggio. Aduh.
Belling, always looking for that half a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look?
Oh, what a mistake! Van Dijk getting this one clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bellingham, Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Spread it left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Nistelrooy, Roberto Baggio.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Vitinha. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Rummenigge.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Indonesia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, terrible pass. Yeah. This looks promising. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And a chance!
There will be 3 minutes at a
And he was
time.
quick to react. Done delicately. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's a little off target. He is through here. Oh, right place, right time. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And time is up. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity of players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly
aja. Tapi pas gue ke Jogja kemarin dan gue iseng mampir ke pabrik babe terbesar dan tercanggih di sini. Buset, terus saya antimin sering banget. Ada yang coklat, durian, nanas. Tapi gue malah salfok sama yang peanut butter. Kok bisa cerot gitu ya? Kira gak bakal seret loh. Tapi itu lumernya juara, creamy, ada gurih-gurihnya.
Resto nasi Padang pagi sore versus pagi sore. Situ. Kalau pada bingung, emang pagi sore sekarang terbelah dua ya. Dulu denger-denger emang foundernya tuh berdua, sahabatan. Terus berpuluh-puluh tahun bersama, akhirnya dia pecah kongsi. Gua kasih lu debit ini, lu mau nggak nyetir motor lu sampai bensin habis dan bebas beli barang apapun yang ada di sebelah lu pas motornya mati? Bisa nggak berarti? Coba gue lihat dulu, mesin full cuy, bensinnya power boleh. Mana aja? Bentar, ini ada paket belakangnya. Terus kameramen gua duduk mana nih? Di depan. Bensin harus habis, kameramen gua dan yang lagi nonton ini jadi saksi. Ini sih mas, pacarnya yang gua antar punya habis bensin. Jangan lu. Jakarta yang hari ini gua mas. Akhirnya pacarnya banget. Kalau kemana kan nanti cuma dapat bintang 5. Nah kalau ini bisa dapat barang yang bisa. Tapi gua di rumah ya dua ya blok kan sampai depok nih. Itu masih itu ada momentum. Gua kasih lu 15.000 buat bikin tim bola paling ngeri. Kasih lu. Oke, ini semua di prime ya. Kita mulai dari back dulu ya, untuk belakang. Di 1000 ada Phil Jones.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Serginho's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Well, played right into his path. Baggio picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Baggio. And he's away. Roberto Baggio! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Caceres. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader for... Diving header! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So the first... And Van Nistelrooy! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Costa Curta. Now the ball in. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hakimi. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. Vieira. He's in a great position here. It could be in. And the finish! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Nistelrooy. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedri. Looking here to chip it through. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Serginho getting this one clear. Van Dijk. Nouri is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Royce. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there is the half-time whistle. Indonesia come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Indonesia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, numero 9, Fernando Torres. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 20, Owen.
And we're off again. Messi. And it's Hakimi. Vieira. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pedri. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that looks a decent ball. chance! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Roberto Baggio! And he has kept it out somehow.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short, and this is Hazard. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ambitious ball here. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Beckham.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Almost an hour gone. Hakimi.
Aduh.
And here's Owen. Pedri wins the duel this time. Oh, there's the clearance. Hazard. Pedri. Roberto Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho. Cantona. Nice-looking ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. Pedri. Vieira. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Good.
He's in space and looking for options. That's good play. Messi stood his ground strongly. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Petit. And he was quick to react. No way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cantona! He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Gak bisa.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has not gone well. Vieira. Great vision. Fired deep towards the back post. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Indonesia get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. It's come to nothing. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Can he get onto this? Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Van Nistelrooy collecting the match ball, and it is his.
Halo, selamat datang, selamat bergabung teman-teman. Enjoy the game. Mari kita bersenang-senang bersama-sama menuju divisi 1 yang akankah tercapai. Lima orang yang nonton, apakah ini bot? Kalau bukan bot, coba tulis di kolom komentar teman-teman, biar saya juga mau ngobrol sama teman-teman. Bolehkah teman-teman menulis komentar apa saja di kolom komentar? Dan tadi adalah kemenangan pertama setelah beberapa kali mengalami kekalahan ya teman-teman. Halo, selamat datang, selamat bergabung. Buat teman-teman yang menonton boleh sambil tulis komentarnya. Terima kasih sudah mau menonton. Saya sangat bahagia dan sangat senang karena 5 orang yang menonton. Terima kasih banyak sudah nyempetin waktunya buat nonton.
For all those down there in light blue. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, if flexibility...
Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Metanya apa gulit semua ya? Setiap musuh yang aku temuin pasti ada gulitnya.
It's been pretty high tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Kita harus main sabar teman-teman. Karena emang pemain yang kita miliki itu ratingnya tidak sebagus musuh. Kemampuannya terbatas, kecepatannya pun. Kalau dilihat-lihat bel apa kekuatan powernya juga itu, body balance-nya kalah semua loh kan.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here.
Gila, metanya kalah cocok. Mau main mobil apa ya?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mau dipermainin mobil apa juga. Anjir diganteng.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's being shifted off it. Indonesia already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And this is Hullet.
Gila loh.
Bounced loose now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Danger averted for now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Ernest. Pele looks to get on the end of this.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Face to face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Nistelrooy. Azar. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pele. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vieira. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Vieira. Van Nistelrooy.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Baggio. Roberto shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Hullet. Foot in. Azar. Van Nistelrooy. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
Can he finish? It's loose. In he goes again. They've scored! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Kalah dalam semuanya, dalam kehidupan punya. Mau main kayak gimana? Sabar, coba aku main sabar. Oke. Reading the game-nya itu bagus mereka. Mau gimana?
Great ball, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
YouTube yang nonton cuma diri sendiri.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's won Messi!
Goblok.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Hullet. Hernus going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Hullet. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that has been clubbed away. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Turns, it's Pele! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 89.607
Indonesia are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's another throw. Azar. He is through here. He's making a real surge on the left. Vieira does well to stand up to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Baggio tries a shot! No mistake! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now there's a fine ball, and the finish! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two. Shoots! Off the post! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ignori. And they can counter here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Floated through. Oh, shooting chance! Tomiyasu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Quality ball. Deftly away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run down the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Vieira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Azar. Thuram with a definite foul there.
Selamat datang, selamat bergabung teman-teman.
Pedri. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now
Terima
Hernes.
kasih sudah.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Jangan lupa
That's good
tinggalkan
defending.
komentar
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
biar saya tambah semangat.
He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Datang pergi, nggak ada gunanya. Lewat teman-teman. Apa gitu
Vieira plays it long.
yang bikin saya senang.
Messi.
Tiba-tiba di donat ya, di
Yeah.
donat.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
1 miliar.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. And time is up. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply
Oke,
brushed them off.
Terima kasih teman-teman yang sudah menonton.